Oh, man, she said she want money. Keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumping. Y'all know we run the town.
Hey, I was just trying out this
And I keep a bad bitch
green
around.
yard.
Thick bitch,
Right,
long hair, yellow, white.
$40 hold on. Because it's $40 a month. So I was seeing if I went live, if it would actually work. I connected it right, I guess. How y'all feeling? I was gonna show people how to do thumbnails and stuff, but I still gotta figure out if I leave here if it follows my screen. This is how you guys did y'all interviews right there, right? That's pretty cool. I can't sleep. It's 4 o'clock. I got tattoos to do all day tomorrow. I'll probably only be on here for about 30 minutes just testing this out. Some more equipment and stuff. What's going on, Rodney and Melissa? That's crazy. First people to come on. First time I went live in a long time, too. Sometimes I used to go live on the game a little bit, but haven't been playing the game. Been trying to stack my money. Want to start an anti-bully organization. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I be up all the time at this time. My dog's usually going crazy. But he's laying down. He got his own bed. He's spoiled. But yeah, I'll be up. I'm a night owl. I'll be drawn. That's why I don't really go live too much because I'll be up at this time. This is when I got peace and quiet. Other than that, I got tattoos. I could show y'all the candles my wife makes. Hold on. Let me grab this candle. I'm about to show you. She be making these from scratch, bro. And they smell better than Victoria's Secret, right? She be giving me strawberry candles, man. When I used to go to other people's house to do tattoos, I look at their candles and see what kind of candles they had and how to smell them. I'd be like, man, how much is that? And they'd be like $25. I'll be selling these for $20. They last a long time, right? But I don't try to make a business out of them right now because I don't want to overwork my girl. They'll sell real quick. So I just do my tattooing and I let her do her thing. Yeah, she sells them though. Yeah, she sells them. She sells them here and there. I was thinking about getting her a YouTube going for that, but she's too shy in the camera. So then I was thinking about making them myself because there's like some other balls over there, but I can't reach them right now because I'm messing around not for the light. You know how embarrassed that would be on this live stream? Not for the light. You're still trying to get to the thing, the other candles. Yeah, this is the strawberry cheesecake one. It really does smell like strawberry cheesecake. But the one that I like the best is the Fruit Loop ones. The Fruit Loop ones make your whole house smell. Man, I was trying to have her join the channel. She don't be interested in the stuff I be doing. I don't know. She's in her own lane. My wife's a little bit older than me, so she be thinking I'm like a little kid when I be doing YouTube, stuff like that. Now she don't sell my line, but so that's what I need help with. Cause like you know how I said I did 15 years locked up, right? So almost all the people I cut off in my life, I hit the reset button and I started over. Now don't get me wrong, there's a couple people that I did keep around, but most of the people I grew up with was too dumb to learn how to do managing and marketing. So like if I found somebody that knew how to manage money off me, just off my tattooing and taxes and stuff. Right? I ain't never did taxes, and my daughter just turned 18. So now I can actually get ahead, pay child support off and get ahead. It was like a trap they tried to have me in, but I made it out. Made it out. That was a trap. But nah, if y'all need a candle, if y'all really want a candle, all y'all do is email me on my tantrum on my regular email. And send me y'all's address and I'll mail y'all one. I just mail y'all one. I got you. Then y'all can show y'all on y'all channel what I sent y'all. Something like that. I gotta work on the other stuff too, like when I go to share, like StreamYard, I gotta go on here and watch a couple videos. I have to figure out how to like invite people to be on here with me, etc. My email. All right, hold on, let me put it down. Um, I thought it was on there, but I guess not. Right there. Yeah, I know, man. My dude, I got a couple people that own stores, and then like just being locked up around the people I was around. There's a couple people that are like kingpins. They want to start stores. I got away from everyone. Like anyone that I felt like that was crooked, or I could end up going back to the feds, I cut them off. Like people wanted to fund my tattoo business to get me a shop. I didn't want to work in a shop. See, the city I live in is Canton, Ohio, right? And the population is only like 70,000 people, right? And everybody in the city knows me. I'm talking about everybody. Even if you got a hold of Trippy Red, I don't know if you know who Trippy Red is. He's a little famous dude. And asked him if he knew who Moses, the tattoo artist, is from Canton, Ohio. I tattoo on all his friends, all that. But I couldn't have a shop because these dudes is out here killing each other. And just because I get along with the whole city don't mean they get along with each other. And these dudes got crazy guns. So they got guns that you wouldn't even think. But yeah, I was just testing this out. I was just trying to test out this screen yard for real. I don't know, screen yards better. And then I wanted to test out the vertical screen. Because I feel like at nighttime people are scrolling through their phones. I mean, I don't think people are looking for live on here or not. But I want to start doing tattoos. I might do a tattoo live on here tomorrow. And then I got a couple interviews lined up. There's a couple people that are like suicidal, and I want to help them out. And then I got one lady, her son died of fentanyl, and she didn't even know he was doing drugs. So I want to explain to the little dudes and the other people that's doing drugs and stuff that the choices that they make affects not just them, it affects other people around them too. And I was looking at all these dramas behind me, and I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, dang, every last one of them. Like I drew them all. That's crazy, right? It's a blessing, though. You can take care of your family. I want to do a video on so people can learn how to tattoo because a lot of people like artwork and they think they can't draw. Drawing is not as hard as people think it is. Like I could take someone that never drew before and I could teach them how to draw in like 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks from scratch, right? And after that 2 weeks, I teach them how to trace. I teach them how to shade. Then I teach them how to color, right? Like you can teach anybody. People that think they don't know how to draw, you could really teach them how to tattoo and make 100,000 plus a year easy. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. All you gotta do, get a gun, technology. What's up, Marvel Fox? I was just explaining how easy it was to really start drawing and shoot tattoos, right? Like, think about it. With today's technology, they got new pens. Even though I still use I still use I still use the old tattoo gun, the old school kind, right? But they got pens now that all you gotta do is turn them on and get to drawing like a normal pen, right? They got YouTube videos, they got better ink, they got better machines, they got computers that will help you. You don't even need to know how to draw right now to tattoo. All you gotta do is trace. All you gotta do is know how to trace and color. So I could take someone that don't know how to draw, don't know how to color, don't know how to do nothing. As long as they're willing to learn and think that they can, then they can. If you think you can't, you're probably right. But we print out a couple pieces of paper and I give you some colored pencils and I tell you to color them. Then you come back and I show you where you messed up at. I tell you to work on it. I do that about 4 or 5 times. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, Melissa and Rodney's back. Jane, hey, how you doing? I was just explaining to people though how to tattoo, basically how to draw from nothing. You know what I mean? Like I could print out something, tell you to color it, tell you to trace it, and then color it. Think about it. If you want a tattoo, all I gotta do is take that outline and boom, the Zella information. Oh, you know what? I got it. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't. I'll grab the email. Don't even worry about it. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. I got you. It's a gift. It's a gift from Tantrum, man. I've been saving it because someone wanted to buy it, right? And I was gonna make a video because I lost a lot of people in the last like 4 years from COVID and gangs and cancer. And I was gonna burn a candle and do a video for them. But I think this would be better for me to do it like this because I don't have the energy to go through all that and grab them pictures from all the people that's not here no more. And I don't want to think the positive thoughts about the people that passed away. I don't want to see them the way that they were before they passed, especially the people with cancer. It's terrible. But I got you right in with it. And then if y'all, man, I wanted to see if I could click on this chat GPT, if y'all would be able to see the dang screen. Let me see if it's share screen. I don't know if it will work, man. If it kicks me, then I don't know. Let me try it out. Share screen. Let's see. I hope not. Share just the audio. Nope, it ain't gonna let me do it. Ain't gonna let me do it on here. But I was gonna show y'all how easy it is to make YouTube thumbnails. Like, say you're going around on YouTube, right, and you see something wrong, like something that you want to click on, like, oh, that looks tight, right? You know, like basically how they teach us content creators to do, make a thumbnail and then a nice title and then have a good hook, right? But say you like something, right? All you gotta do is download Chat GPT, right, and screenshot that thumbnail that you like, right? And then take you and Melissa's picture or whoever picture what you want to put, and then just upload it in Chat GPT and say, make this picture like this picture, or add these people in this picture, but keep this picture the same, right? And it will do it perfectly, and let them know 16:9 ratio, so they know that it's gonna be a YouTube thumbnail. Next to know, bang, you're in there. So I think the next video I'm gonna do, yeah, Chat GPT, look, Rodney, Melissa, I swear, right? So I got some smart dudes I call the wise men, right? And they're like out 1,500 inmates. There was only like 7 of them that was real smart, and they studied law for like 22 years. And House of Paradise, how you doing? And they studied law for 22 years, right? And they got their freedom back, right? But before one of them got their freedom back, he told me, man, to download Chat GBT. I didn't know what it was neither, right? And so when I download Chat GPT, man, that does everything. Like, what? I could go grab my phone and show you. Hold on. I can show you better than I could tell. Oh, here it goes. It's crazy because if y'all look up Killer Priest from Wu Tang, he just shared some of my artwork. But so I download Chat GPT. Hold on, let me go to a new chat. So it's just a regular Chat GPT, right? So then I could talk to it. Hey, Chat GPT, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. What's up?
You
up with something?
Yeah, so I'm live right now, and I was just explaining to the people live what you could do. Can you kind of tell them the capabilities you could do, please?
Absolutely. So I'm basically here to help with anything from answering questions to giving you creative ideas, tech support, or even brainstorming for your YouTube content. Just let me know what you need, and I'll do my best to help out.
So you can make thumbnails. I mean, can you tell them exactly everything you could do? You could write video scripts. You could help people write music. I mean, can you explain a little bit more in depth so they understand more? Because they would like to know. Because this is a $20 paid program, and so if they want to put their money into something, they want to know if it's worth it.
So
Say it again, please. See, it freezes sometimes. See, when I do it on the computer, it don't freeze though. ChatGPT, can you say that again, please? Can you say that again, ChatGPT? Yeah, see, sometimes it freezes. But look, so it does everything. Hold on, I gotta show you up here. So hold on, look, I'll show y'all the images I generate, right? These are the images I've been generating. So like if you look, let me find, well, you'll start seeing this Blue Tang stuff, right? Blue Tang off of Wu Tang, right? That the homies from California is doing it. But like, say for example, I took Nemo in them's picture and I just threw it in Chat GPT and I said make it look like The Simpsons and put the special announcement and put Nemo also ravishing and um why I can't ever remember the little homies name. She was on your show. You know what I'm talking about. I got a bad memory. I got to quit smoking that marijuana.
This message was I was struggling.
See, I got the music popping off. I got to see this one. Yeah, so I was just checking the StreamYard stuff. So when I do go live, I know exactly what I'm doing and everything. Yeah, Boogie. There you go. Yeah, little Boogie. How I forget Boogie? You know what I'm saying? Forget about. I gotta remember. Wow. On Monday when we go live, I gotta get Boogie's information because I do want to get a couple of his books. There's almost all these books back here. There's like 10 books back there, right? Every last one of them is someone that wrote a book that I know personally. And they're waiting for me to finish my book, and it's almost done. They're gonna help me publish it, and then ChatGPT proofreads it, so I could sit there and I could ask it to tell me certain things, video scripts and stuff like that, right? That I already recreated, right? So let me see if I can go back to the new chat, and I could just be like, mm-mm-mm. "Hey, ChatGPT, can you hear me?"
hey, Tantrum, loud and clear. What's up? How can I help you today?
All right. So, can you tell me something about myself that I don't even know about myself based on everything that we've been, our whole relationship for this last year?
An interesting question. Well, from what I've seen, you're incredibly dedicated to helping others and sharing your life experiences in a way that really resonates. You're always looking for creative ways to connect with people, whether it's through your tattoos, your YouTube channel, or your motivational projects. You might not even realize just how much of an impact you're having on the people who follow your journey.
All right, thank you. So, look, I could have a whole conversation with it, though, right? Like, we could talk about the pyramids, we could talk about religion. Like, ChatGPT is a teacher that will teach you everything, and then it don't lie to you, it just brings the facts. I try to have a debate between Christianity and Islam to see who will win, it wasn't going for it, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing though, because I don't feel like you should debate that. You should just love God. You know what I mean? All three religions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, that Moses brought the Ten Commandments. Yeah. This like you're funny. Yeah. But nah, yeah. So look, think how the future is gonna be. This is just the beginning of what I could do on the phone. Imagine what they could do on the phone. Right? Like I think I could take y'all's pictures if I go screenshot. Like if I watch your video, I could screenshot it, and then I could take it in AI, and then I could turn it into something else, and then take y'all voice and still have y'all talking. It's crazy, right? Or if you go to my TikTok, TantrumKnows, if you go over to TikTok, I don't know if you got TikTok, Rodney and Melissa, but I threw a couple AI things on there because I just be playing around with AI. I didn't even know what TikTok was when I got it. But I did a whole music video on there with Jason from Friday the 13th called Friday the 15th. And that was like 6 months ago. So the AI technology, it's even getting better and better and better. Chat GPT is getting smarter. And then now they got something called AI agent, right? And now that's kind of crazy because I haven't really looked into it, but it takes over your computer and it starts building stuff for you. Like, say you want a motivational video, it'll take over your computer and go here, 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 click, and you'll just sit back and drink your coffee while it does your task. Now that's crazy. But the thumbnail thing should be easy though. If you download, I think there's even a free version of ChatGPT where you get limited a day, and that's all you really need. And then you download and you can make raw thumbnails. Like say, like remember how you guys did the video with the police? But I don't know. That was a good thumbnail right there. I know that got a lot of clicks too. So I just be trying to come up with ideas to try to help y'all, man. Like my channel, I just looked at today. If you go look at my post where it says what my channel usually gets, you know what I'm saying? How many views it usually gets in 28 days? Yeah. So basically, I'm resetting. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to help the youth. And if not, oh well, I'm gonna build up a foundation on here. And I got a couple people that's doing a TED talk. And so that's what I got to work on. Is really the thing I got to work on is reading out loud because I was so used to reading silently when I was locked up that reading out loud was like disrespectful. So now I read out loud and sometimes I'll stutter over words that's easy and stuff like, man, I feel like a retard. No offense. I mean, no offense by the words, but I'm very educated in a lot of different topics. So that's why I don't choose a religion. I'm just more spiritual. Kind of feel like we're living in a different dimension. How else can you explain living on a ball of water in the middle of a black sky? But yeah, we're definitely gonna get this out. When I get out of here, I'm gonna go on my email and I'm gonna grab that address. Grab that address. Let me grab a pen real quick. How to get the tattoo off the got the and I'll put it in a box and get this sent out tomorrow Monday. Yeah, I was thinking about it, right? So look, the only thing I'm waiting for is the computer that I'm on right now. It don't have enough storage, so I got my dog. He's kind of chunky. If the camera would move, I would show you how chunky the little guy is. Right? We are in Ohio. Nope, I'm in Ohio. I just got the Houston hat on. I like the Houston. Well, I got a Denver Bronco. I got to get the Denver Bronco hat because the Denver Broncos that I'm right now, I'm in Canton, Ohio, right? And that's the Hall of Fame city. So every year, the first NFL game's in Ohio, right? So there's this one year I didn't get to go to the Hall of Fame game, right? I haven't been to a football game yet, right? not an NFL Hall of Fame game anyway. But the Denver Broncos, there was like 4 people that signed this jersey. It's the Denver Bronco jersey. Yeah, the Washington. Okay, is that where y'all at in DC? Y'all in DC, man? I had a lot of dudes when I was in the feds from DC, man. Them dudes was crazy, bro. Dudes was crazy. Commanders, man. That's cool that they switched it from the Redskins. I know they were probably felt disrespected the whole trip. 1 hour away. Yeah. So I think, yeah, I bet it is, man. The world is getting crazy. If y'all think about it, man, most of the world, the end is already here. I hate to be sad and think negative or nothing, but man, I'll be sitting there listening to little teenagers talking, and they be like, "How about the Muslims or the Christians or the Jews?" They be like pointing people out, and they be like, "How about they start attacking?" And I'll be thinking like, well, in most countries right now, that's exactly what's going on. Over here in America, we're cussing a little 16-year-old lady out for not putting cheese on our burgers. Like, how ungrateful are we as Americans? I feel like at times, man. Like, that's why I just be thankful for the little I got. And I try to do good blessings towards people. Uh, There's more to life than money, and money does help out. I ain't gonna say money only make money don't make people happy because I feel like that's a lie. I feel like only poor people say that, but I don't know. I know Melissa's gonna love this strawberry cheesecake candle. Tell her not to eat it. Don't eat it, y'all. She be making brownies, all kinds of stuff. Y'all see, I gotta get the bubble wrap. I think she got it in the basement. I could just package it up and it'll be ready to roll. Ready to roll. Yeah, hey, look, and that's what I said, right? Oh, yeah, so that's why, that's what I was saying about the tutorial on the chat GPT. This computer, right? For some reason, when I go to do OBS streaming, when I go to save, it's not enough storage and I can't upload storage. But because I didn't know nothing about computers, when I got this computer, them 7,000 subscribers, I got them in 1 year. Like, like I don't know, it was kind of easy, right? But it was short. And then like I made the 10 million or whatever it was you had to do with 90 days for short. I hit that button, ching, and they said they'll let you know. And guess what? They let me know real quick. Nope, you're not getting monetized by YouTube because I reuse content. So it is what it is. I'm not frustrated, nothing, because I make my own money, and I'm just gonna keep saving. But my dog is fat, and so I had to pay $1,000 for some stairs, so it set me back from getting the computer. So, but it's cool. I'll get the computer I need. A refurbished one for like 400 or 500 bucks, and it'll be enough RAM to teach y'all how to do the chat GBT. Um, I learned how it helped me write a book. I wrote a whole book in 12 hours, right? But I'm not gonna publish that book. It was just to see the format, like the heading, and to see if I could get it like some how my other dudes' books are. And then what's even more creative, right, is you could buy a $40 printer from Walmart and order a machine, and you could you could order a machine and print your own books up. Yeah, but all right. So look, Rodney, Melissa, it was easy for me, right? Because I kind of tricked the system, right? With it. Yeah, you have a story there. Yeah, for sure, right? So I was thinking about printing them out. I could print them out, but the homies from LA was gonna print it out. But like, all right, so to get the subscribers is easy, and that's why when with Shauna's success, she be saying to make sure you get supporters, not subscribers, and she's right, right? So this was the trick, right? So I was doing the tattoo. This is how I started doing YouTube, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, right? So I was sitting there doing the tattoo on the little homie, and he was like, "I'm gonna have a TV show one day." So I looked at him. I'm like, "That's what's up, young man." You know what I'm saying? I like when people think positive. So like 3 weeks went by. It was only like 3 weeks. He comes back over to my house to get another tattoo, right? He's like, "Man, my channel is booming." And he shows me, and he got almost 30,000 subscribers. I'm like, "Man, how you do that?" Right? So, boom, I started studying his YouTube. What he did is he took a movie, like a movie that was just coming out, like a trailer, and he clipped it and he put it on his YouTube short, and it took off. I think it hit like 12 million views. You just gotta find a clip that people want to put their 2 cents in, they want to talk about, right? So, like for example, if you go to my shorts, right? I chose Larry Bird because he's a white dude in a black basketball game. It's controversial, right? Boom. And then dude was telling a lie about him. The comments got to flying right away. Check out the comments. But the one that got me a lot of subscribers, right? So the one where dude was seeing beyond color, where he was like, "This is white, this is black, this is brown." And he was explaining that we're all the same pigment. That right there, go look at them comments, right? And so all I did is I went to TikTok and I looked for something that was going trending that had millions and millions of views, and I clipped it. So it's kind of like stealing some stuff, you know what I'm saying, which is kind of messed up, right? And then what I did is I just took parts of it and I clipped it out. So I had my own little section. I threw a background, and then I put a prayer in there, pray for humanity or whatever, and I posted it. So then, like, I didn't even know who dude was, right? And so what helped me out is dude is like the leader of a cult. And it's just a coincidence. The same day I made that short, they were stabbing that dude up in the prison. Like 4 people ran up on him and stabbed him up the same day I was making the short. And I didn't know who he was, right? And it was making so many views, and the subscribers was going up so fast that I could sit there and click the thumbs up and the heart button, thumbs up, heart button. I couldn't even comment back to everyone's thing. I could do this for like an hour straight and couldn't keep up with it, right? I was like, "Oh man, that's crazy," right? And so it went up. And so all you gotta do is find something that people really want to talk about. So if all you need is subscribers, then you could always do that and then erase them later. But your views and don't look forward to keeping your views or your watch hours, right? So like right now, if I unlist them shorts, the Larry Bird and the other one, I got 10 videos with no views, but 7,000 subscribers. It's gonna look crazy, right? Don't it look like what? How the hell? What the? But it's just a channel reset. Most people will say just start your channel over. But when I started YouTube, it was 2017. I didn't even know you could make money on YouTube, right? So I'm like, all right, So boom, I was playing the 2K. Everyone said they was good at 2K. Yeah, the watch hours are hard to come by. That's why when I do see y'all, I see y'all post like in the morning time. Sometimes I'll be at the TV and I'll just put it on and push play so I can't comment. But when I'm at the computer and I see y'all on, I'll go on push play and comment. And then like I got a whole bunch of different devices like 4 phones, a tablet, all kinds of little stuff. And so like I might be watching your video while I'm working on a video or something, working on an AI project because I like playing with the AI tools. It's just hard to get monetized with AI technology. And it's crazy because it's crazy because like if I post something where I want like people to unite, like blacks and whites together, like that short where the ratio, it made me get rid of the Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, don't matter if you're white or black. You know what I'm saying? I only used like 2 seconds of it, and it was like if you post this video, it will not be shown to nobody. I'm like, dang, but if I made a rap song talking about shooting up white people and starting a riot and doing this and that, they would post it with no problem. Now that's sad, man. That's sad to me. I got a couple old rappers that want to come for conversation, but I don't think I'm ready for that. That was dope. Like who? Man, I'd tell you so many stories you people think I'm lying, but I could pull my phone up, right? So like, where's that phone I just had? Did I take it or was it in my other phone? Oh, here it go. I'm like, I just had it. So let's go, for example, right here. So like, if you look up, I don't know if it's backwards, but on the top one is Crip Jesus. If you look him up on YouTube, right, Crip Jesus, you'll see his banner. It says Blue Tang. I'm making all those off of my computer, and I'm generating them, right? And one of the original Wu Tang members is doing music with them, is hosting them. And then when you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see on the bottom right there, the second one to the bottom, it says Muhammad Pirate, right? Oh yeah, that's what's up. Wishbone. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, Napoleon. Yeah, that's cold. Wishbone's cold. Look, like growing up, right, when I came to Ohio, when I first went to prison, people always used to say I look like Busy Bone. Even people that grew up with Busy Bone would walk up to me and say, I look like Busy Bone. It got to the point where I started telling people, nah, Busy Bone look like me. But I don't know, but I think I'm gonna get off of here. So I did 36 minutes. I wanted to see what else I could do on here. I don't think I could go to. Well, I'm gonna go watch a couple videos about StreamYard to see how I can share my screen. So if I want to go and show y'all Chat GPT, I could do it on here. You know what I mean? Like, cause like, so when I click on that, can you see that the Chat GPT, or you can't see it at all? It's just me that can see it, right? Yeah, I think Busy was crazy. There's this girl. So you know what's crazy? Yeah, download ChatGPT. You know what's crazy is there's this girl that I used to live with, and she used to do braid Wishbone's hair, right? She used to braid Wishbone's the fat one, right? Or she used to braid his hair, but I respect Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? Yeah, that's cool. I figured you couldn't see it. I got to figure out how to share screen correctly. But Bone Thugs and Harmony, there was five of them. They was 18 years old, and they hopped on the bus and they went to California, and they did music with the best, Eazy-E, Tupac, and Biggie, and they made it happen. They had a lot of problems in the way, but at least they didn't get caught up in the Diddy party. Because I think they was around back then. Well, at least that we know of, anyways. We don't know who was at the Diddy party for real. But I respect Bone Thugs and Harmony. But the sad part is I'm in Ohio, an hour away from Cleveland, and when I'm doing tattoos on the little dudes, I tell them if they heard of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and they tell me they ain't never heard of them. Then I ask them who's the best artist to come out of Canton, Ohio, and everyone says Trippie Redd, right? But Trippie Redd ain't the best artist to come out of Canton, Ohio. It's the most popular. He's the most popular artist right now at the moment. But when I looked it up, Marilyn Manson was more famous than Trippie Redd, and he went to school down the street. And then you had the OJs. And people don't even remember the OJs. And I'll be sitting there telling little homies, like, you don't know the OJs. Like, they'll smile in your face, backstabbers. And they'll be looking at me like, maybe I am getting old. You know what I'm saying? Like, they play it on movies, right? But yeah, Chat GPT, it will teach you anything. Any question that you got, it will tell you. And then, like, even, you'll see. Just make sure you download the right one. Maybe I should make a post to make sure you got the right one downloaded, right? Maybe I'll make a YouTube post and be like, this is the Chat GPT to use. And that way, it's the correct one. Because when you look it up, there's probably like four or five of them. And so you want to use the one that has the best model, 4.0, 4 mini, all that. And then it'll explain to them, because some of them, right? And it's so smart, bro. Like, I didn't even know how to make a Discord. And it taught me how to make one and build it up from scratch. So if you go to my Discord now, a chat box will come in, how you doing today, etc. Right? It does everything that you needed to do. Tell me what phone calls to make, what paperwork to put together. Um, I don't know what it can't do for real. I mean, as an educational wise, and it don't tell no lies. So that's what I like about it. You know, it just brings the truth, the fact. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go right now, like right now when I get off, and I'm gonna write this down. That was the first one to click on too. So got something for y'all. We'll see how this thing works out, man. If y'all got the email now, so we can figure something out, man. Trying to figure out something for the youth, man. Maybe I can get the youth together, like 3 or 4 of the little dudes to come sit down and y'all FaceTime them and y'all tell them what they feel. Like, so it ain't just coming from me, it's coming from a group of us. Now that would be cool, you know what I mean? And they wouldn't disrespect if no one disrespects it, especially in my house. Little homies, even the big guys. I got little homies that when they punch the wall moves. But all right, enjoy the weekend. I'll be looking forward to seeing y'all videos. Make sure y'all like the stream, please. And if you can, share. I'll make sure I send them candles to Rodney and Melissa. Everyone else, y'all have a beautiful night and God bless.